Good morning, visionaries. Welcome to episode 6 of Magic Mondays. I'm Sadie Hart, and today we're going to be exploring the mystical phenomenon that is the autumnal equinox, which is today. Today, light and dark are completely equal. There's absolutely equal parts day and night. Today, in this moment, it's an opportunity to take a sacred pause and acknowledge the balance, the equanimity, the union, the perfect moment before we descend into darkness, aka winter is coming. So I love the equinoxes and the solstices. They're just auspicious times to pause and reflect and release what isn't serving us. That's why I love tapping into nature, because there's just these beautiful and potent reminders of change. So the winds of change are coming. You may be feeling them where you are. It's a little bit cloudy and overcast here in Nashville, and it definitely feels more autumnal these past few days. I personally have a lot of change literally happening in my life at this moment. So there's a couple things I wanted to focus on today, just acknowledging this beautiful time, this beautiful moment to pause and reflect on this past season of the summer. Just release any heaviness, any stagnation, any resentment we may have picked up along the way, and to acknowledge any fear that's present as we transition into autumn. Autumn is associated with the time of harvest. So it's like harvesting up all the seeds we planted in the spring, everything that's been growing and flourishing over the summer, and then kind of stockpiling what we need to get us through the darkness, the winter, the hibernation. So as we have equal parts day and night, it's a really good time to explore what we want to do with our remaining light before it begins to diminish. So soaking up any last summer activities, a really good time to just plan some fun in the sun while we can. So we have those memories of the warmth to bring with us into the winter. So this idea of resentment and releasing resentment's been coming up for me today. I opened the daily reader on my phone, and it was about releasing resentment. And then I flipped open Journey to the Heart, and I flipped open to Heal Your Resentment. So I'd like to read this for you now before we meditate for a few minutes together. Heal your resentments. This is Melody Beatty. How fast resentments creep in during the course of an ordinary year. How much faster they can creep in during intense times, times of change, times of evolution, the kind of times we've been experiencing on our journey. Things shift, things change. We let go of the old and stumble toward the new, and resentments crop up along the way. People become angry with us for changing. We become angry with them because we believe their experiences have unjustly impacted us. Resentments are tricky little things, devious little devils of energy that block and damage our souls and hearts. They tell us they're justified. They tell us we need them to protect ourselves. They tell us we should have adopted them a long time ago. They tell us we're not safe if we release them. Those are lies, illusions that keep us blocked, stuck, and often quite uncomfortable. Go deeper into yourself. What do you feel underneath the resentment? Betrayed, hurt, ashamed, embarrassed, left out, forgotten, misunderstood. You're safe now. Go ahead and feel whatever you need to feel. Honor and recognize your gentler, softer side, those other feelings that make you feel vulnerable, those more tender feelings hiding behind, underneath, or to the side of resentment. Feel and release your resentment. Feel the feelings underneath it too. You'll become clear. The resentment will dissolve and you'll return to love. So find a comfortable seat. Light a candle or some incense if you haven't. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe you pull a pillow over a cushion, a folded blanket. And feel your seat rooting into the earth. Neutralize the pelvis so the spine can grow long and tall. Tuck the chin slightly, bow the head so you can suspend from the tops of the ears and the crown of the head. Feel the shoulders melting down the back. Heart is shining forward, collarbones smiling open. You can take the palms to the thighs. Just notice this soft yet strong shape. Close the eyes if that's comfortable for you, or you can lower the gaze and just begin to bring the awareness inside. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Your next inhalation, fill the belly, soften the belly, expand the lungs, expand the heart cage completely. Exhale, soften the jaw. We'll do that 2 more times together. Deep inhalation, fill the belly, expand the lungs, widen the back body. Ha. One more deep inhalation. Soften the belly. Expand the heart cage. Widen the lungs all the way up underneath the collarbone. Hold at the top for 2 counts. Ha. Continue breathing deeply, slowly. And just notice what's present for you around the heart space. Notice what resentments are lurking in the nooks and crannies of the heart. With your next inhalation, send the breath into the heart space, creating a little space between yourself and this resentment that might be present. And exhale, let it go. Just a few rounds like this, softening our grasp on any resentment that's coming up for you this morning. Soften the hold on that protection. See if you can soften this layer of protection around the heart cage, disguised as resentment. Become aware of any feelings underneath, hiding underneath that resentment, underneath that protective shield of blame, of you hurt me. I'm right, you're wrong. And just be with any feelings that are arising. Continuing to breathe. Notice if when we think of change, when we think of letting go of some of this protection and resentment in the form of resentment, and the change of the season, if any fear is present, just noticing there's fear. Reminding ourselves it is safe to feel our feelings. It is safe to be in our bodies and present with what's coming up for us now. It is safe to change and transform and evolve. It's not only safe, it's natural. It's a natural part of life. Our cells are changing, the earth is changing in each moment. We just have to breathe and allow ourselves to be taken by evolution, the revolution of the earth through each season, through each day, through each moment, through each breath. Let's take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Namaste. You can float the eyes open to your space. And we'll just close with a mantra. It's a prayer to the Divine Mother of the universe. It's also a prayer to Mother Earth, Mother Nature as the seasons change. It's also a prayer to Durga, the goddess Durga, who has a little piece of many deities within her presence and energy and power. So I'll sing it once and then you can join in. Jaya Jagadambe. Try that. Jaya Jagadambe. Jai Ma Durga. Try. Jai Ma Durga. Jaya Jagadambe. Jaya Jagadambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Jaya Jagadambe. Jaya Jagadambe. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Durga. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I hope you continue to have a magic Monday. A magical week and season ahead. There's a new moon on Saturday, so it's a beautiful time this week to really get clear, set intentions, get them on the page, and just notice what we'd like to call in this next season, this season of harvest. What would you like to harvest in your life this next coming season? So I'm sending blessings to you this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to my patrons, Jameson, Rachel, Nikki B, Nikki R, and John. We'll see you on Patreon later today. And you guys be well and serve well. Namaste.